I'm Brickroad, and this is not Stage 10 of Super Speed Castlevania IV. This is actually, ooh, cool, a triple power-up item, awesome. Actually, this is Stage A, and it's Stage A because Konami didn't think to allow for double-digit levels on their map screen. So, every Castlevania game has a clock tower as mandated by law, and this particular music also appears in most Castlevania games. Now, this music is so iconic that I thought about not narrating this video, just using annotations or something, but honestly this is not the greatest rendition of the music there is in the series. This particular track is pretty repetitive and I don't know, it's just not a favorite of mine. As you can see, this level, the motif is moving platforms and crumbling platforms, and again, knowing how to deal with the enemies is absolutely crucial. The trick I'm using here is throwing my sub-weapons while swinging, and that's something that you really don't get a lot of use of outside of this particular level. I use it a lot because those skeleton knights take 3 hits, and they're placed perfectly to knock you into holes everywhere, absolutely everywhere. One hit will kill you in this stage, and like Stage 9 before it, if you don't know your way through it, you're going to die a lot learning the level. And then it throws this trick at you. You have these swinging platforms on moving conveyor belts, which is just really, really nasty. So then you of course have the vertical section of the level with these, on the top right of the screen you can see that gear that's about to fall on me. This is another trick you really have to know where that's going to go and how to avoid it, just like that. If you don't do that little maneuver, that gear will hit you and yes, you will die. Kind of like that. Okay, let's rebuild my whip from scratch. Luckily, I do know for a fact that there is another boomerang in this level. I've died on this level so many times that I pretty much know exactly where the boomerang is. So by the time I get to the boss, I'll have it. I won't have a double or triple item, but oh well, I'll live. For the time being, I'm going to have to make do with the butterknife, which might kill this one. Whoa! Where'd all those guys come from? Holy crap, it's like Skeleton Knight gang rape day in the clock tower. So yeah, once again, muscle memory, that's all it is in this level. Knowing how to avoid those gears. That little maneuver that you just saw before I died, and let's see, couple seconds here, we're back up to where I was. Alright, let's get on with our lives. There's my boomerang I just picked up, so I'm kind of back to normalcy here. The boomerang, honestly, I don't know how I would get through this level without it. The holy water, yes, I know it's technically better for the bosses, but I just get so much use out of the long-range weapon in this particular level that I just don't know how I'd get along without it. Especially right here. How are you going to kill that knight if you can't hit him from across the screen, you know? You can't swing over there and whip him, because if you get hit with an axe while you're swinging back and forth, you'll, hello, get knocked off and die, and nobody wants that. More axe knights, more Medusa heads. The crumbling platforms here, combined with the Medusa heads you're about to see, this is another part where, yep, you have to practice it, because if you don't, you will die. You have to know exactly how long to stand on them and when you have to walk forward. There are some more axe knights that you don't want to fight on their own level. It's just, this is getting to the point in the game where it's almost ridiculous how many monsters you really have to individually know how to get through each fight. That part was easy, there's a crucifix, no problems there. The hard part of the level, thankfully, is over. It's just this long skeleton bridge now to the boss. And you've seen a couple of these kind of corridors in the game where it's just skeleton after skeleton. So, this boss, he's the one boss in the game I would prefer to have holy water for, but I don't even know if there's holy water in the clock tower, so the best strategy I can find is to not stand anywhere near the edge of a ledge, because getting hit once, he'll knock you into the pit and you'll die. Is that becoming a theme in this game? Ooh, I'm cutting it pretty close here. Yeah. Ooh, crap. Oh, good. Very, very close. Yeah, I would really like to have a triple boomerang there. I would not have come down to my last hit point, in other words. Anyway, we've got 1 level to go. 4 more bosses. I'm going to have to span it across 2 videos, but hey, you'll forgive me. Meet me back here for Stage B, the final stage in the game.